All right, so welcome. Advice on how to start your own business. Somebody gave me this great idea because sometimes I'll be making videos on advice on how to grow your YouTube channel, how to get monetized on YouTube. As you can see, my this channel is actually monetized. I got monetized around 5 months ago, and I give advice on that. I teach you how to get monetized if you're a small YouTube creator and stuff like that. Also, fitness, right? I do uh, workout classes, boot camp, personal training, all that. What's up, Charlie? Welcome, welcome. Can you shout out my brother, Lou? What? No. Hey, what's up, Lou? I'll give you a shout out, Lou. Yeah, I'm actually smarter than that, Charlie. I'm way smarter than that. Well, I believe, because I can catch things like that. I can catch them. Yeah, I grew up in the streets. I know the block. Right now, I'm a whole different person, but I still got a lot of that knowledge and experience. All right, so if you're new here to the channel, my name is Manny. I'm a certified personal trainer. I created Manny's Fitness Program in 2009, where we offer indoor boot camp personal training, online coaching for weight loss, muscle building, and or overall better health and performance. I also do reaction videos on current events. I do reaction videos on the military overall. I give advice on how to grow your YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna be giving advice on how to start your own business, and we're gonna get busy here. We're gonna get busy. Uh, Before I opened up Manny's Fitness Program, I was actually in the Marine Corps for a few years. There, I was a drill instructor there. I was a martial arts instructor there, and I also served in Operation Iraqi Freedom. And now I'm a civilian, and I've been getting people in the base shape of their life. Instead of making civilians into Marines, now I'm getting people in the best shape of their life. So if you need any of those services, if you're not from around town for boot camp or personal training, you can also do my online coaching. I will online coach you myself. Not only that, but you know what? I keep forgetting that I have a store now. My YouTube gave me my store. So if you want to support me by buying some apparel, I should have a store. If you go to the channel and you go all the way to the last tab, it says store. You can check out my store items, which are just t-shirts, hoodies, and I have the Manny Ramos on YouTube logo, and I actually have the Manny's Fitness Program logo if you want to purchase one of those. Other than that, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So when it comes down to business, I stumbled into starting my own business by luck. I'm gonna say that because I wasn't planning on having my own business. When I got out of the military, my plan wasn't to start my own business. Although I went to business college and stuff like that, I thought that was gonna help me get a better job and help somebody in their own business. I never thought that I was gonna have my own business. Okay, if that makes sense. So with that said, if you want to start your own business, be sure you understand that you must start a service or a product that you're gonna enjoy doing. We'll start there first. A service or a product that you actually enjoy doing. Because if you don't enjoy doing it, you're gonna burn out. You will burn out. Okay, you will burn out. You're not gonna. You might be motivated in the beginning, but as you continue, you're gonna notice that you're not enjoying it. If you don't enjoy something, you really don't make an effort. Here in my boot camp, it's hard. You get out of your comfort zone. You get your heart rate up. You try to make the body sweat, and you get that burning sensation. Those three things are not fun. But why am I still successful? Why are still people coming? A couple of things. Because they like the motivation, they like the variety of workouts, they get results, they get the support of the group, right? And they just like being around me. Bottom line, no, just the motivation is amazing here. I can see all the members getting more and more motivated as the class continues, because I have 1 hour boot camp classes, right? First 15 minutes you come in, stretch. We have a 7-minute warm up, 3-minute demonstration, and then 30-minute workout and 5-minute cool down, right? So we're here for a while, and everything is within your own fitness level. You don't have to go as fast as the person next to you, but you go your fast. So that's why I've been successful. We have MSANS. Sir, God bless you. God bless you too, my brother. Thank you for that. I love that. Thank you. God bless you too. Amen. Yeah, so by the way, I am live right now horizontally and vertically. So on the horizontally, we're gonna bring up some information. We're gonna bring up my website so you can check out my business, how I'm running my business, and how I got started and all that. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, right away, let it be known. Okay, so I can give you advice. I've been doing this for 16 years. All right. So first thing first, I said, find your service or the product you want to start a business with, right? In my line of business is fitness, right? Is fitness. And our main service is boot camp. That's the most popular one, right? Second is going to be personal training. Third is online coaching. We also have open gym, but I'm iffy about it. I don't know if I still want to open it up to the public, so on and so on, because of the way that I structured the whole facility. So I'm in the line of service. You can be in the line of product. Let's say food product. You make some awesome chocolate chip, high protein cookies. If you believe in your product and you have the skill and talent to produce this product properly, continually, consistently, effectively, you got something cooking. Now, the very first thing, once you have that established, then now is marketing. Okay, marketing. Marketing is huge. There's people that have a product, right? There's people that have a product that's not even that good, right? KRI says, what advice on starting your own business? I'm an entrepreneur myself. I've been in business for 16 years. I started my business. It's a boot camp, personal training, online coaching service business, managed fitness program, right? And that's the type of advice I'm giving. Entrepreneur, being an entrepreneur. So we already established that you need to know the service and product you want to sell. Second, marketing. As for me, when I started my business, I didn't really do too much marketing. Word of mouth was my marketing. Yes, word of mouth was my marketing. Okay. And yeah, I grew. I grew tremendously just with that. Just with word of mouth. That was my marketing. That I intentionally used that as my marketing? No. I was so busy training and getting people in great shape, creating constructing the program that includes boot camp, personal training, online coaching, that I didn't have time to put in the effort in marketing. And you might not have that as well. Okay. So in the beginning, guess what you're going to need? Balance. Balance. All right. Balance. If you are fortunate enough, like me, to where your product or service is so good that it gets shared automatically between your customers, between your clients, within your clients, they share it automatically because it's that good. If your product or service is super good, people are going to talk. It will be shared. Is that good? They, people can't resist but to share their awesome experience with that awesome service or product. So balance, right? Balance. If you don't have the fortune to have that word of mouth marketing strategy, then you're gonna have to put in some time for marketing. There's many ways to market. What's the number one way to market nowadays is the internet. Through the internet, through social media specifically, right? Because even having a website, okay, that's fine. But if you have a website and nobody's really looking for that, and if your listing is not high enough, it's called SEO, search engine optimization, right? Depending if your SEO is high enough, then Google will produce your website when somebody is asking or looking or searching for that specific service or product, right? So that's the next thing you need to do is market through social media, right? Social media. Over here on my website, this is my website right here. If you're watching this vertically, you can always come to the horizontally one over here on the horizontal live stream. I'm gonna pull up my website. This is my website right here. Okay, and this is actually my newest website. I had my old one. I had my old one for all these years. I just transitioned over to this style of website. We had to upgrade. We're in a new building now. We have now a new website, better communication tools, better way to how should I say it? To travel through your website, right? Make your way through the website. It's very simple. Very simple, right? Look at that. So right above we have the tabs, home, photos. We actually don't have photos, my bad. Well, actually we have one. Well, there you go. We have a testimony. Mm, excuse me. We have a testimony right here. So I even forgot we had that up there. We have gift certificates. We were selling some gift certificates during the holidays. And then here's our indoor boot camp information, all our schedules, pricing, all that, personal training as well. Look at that, beautiful pricing, everything. Simple, right? Members only. This is a members only page. And then when you go to more, all our contact information, how to contact us easily. We have our number that we need to actually change. My bad. See, so that's another thing with website. You have to keep up with it. You can subscribe for discounts, promotions, and all that. We have a staff only, and we have a blank. Okay, so that's it. Simple as that. Homepage is where you're gonna get all the information here. We have videos. We have here on my channel. I have my bootcamp videos that you have witnessed, seen before. Those I use those videos for the website. Look at that's my bootcamp right there. Look at that. Right. So that's marketing right there at its finest. That's marketing. We have more here. Just giving you some examples, right, of what our bootcamp consists of. Continually provide to the customer examples, samples, especially if you have a good product and service. If you don't have a good product or service, you better put in the majority of your effort and money into marketing. But is that sustainable? You better start um, bettering your service or product. That's my advice. So there you have it. So let's recap. Let's recap. First thing first is what? Make sure that you understand or you know what product or service you're gonna want to make business with. Once you have that, now you go into marketing. Unless you have word of mouth, then just concentrate on your product and service. You're gonna be busy anyways. You're gonna have a lot of customers, clients, right? As for me, I was super busy. I didn't have time to do marketing, but it was working because just my service alone, their experience, their testimonies was traveling to where it was bringing me more profit. But if you don't have that, start working on marketing. Third thing, and I'm gonna put it over here in one of our banners. So first is what product or service. Second, marketing. Third is sales. Right there. So we can talk about these three for quite a while, right? Just to dissect them, just to understand exactly that way you pinpoint, right? You pinpoint exactly what you want to do. You must do that. I'm telling you this right now. You must do that because if you don't do that, you might. I don't want to say waste your time. I'm not gonna say waste. You're not gonna waste your time, but you can already establish yourself with your business early because you can start if you didn't put in time on figuring out your product or service and you just pick whatever, you're gonna go with it, but then you're gonna get burned out. You're not gonna want to do it anymore. It's not bringing you profit. It's not working. Blah blah blah, which is fine. Okay, you're gonna learn trial and error at least. Put away that product or service, move on, close it down, start a new one. Now this time, figure out your product or service. But now you're gonna have more knowledge. You're gonna have more understanding on the importance of having a service and product that you want to do that is good, that you are talented enough to produce it in a high quality status, and now you're going to be able to be more successful than the first time. See, so the first time is actually not a waste because trial and error, you get to experience, you get a better understanding, so on and so on, right? So on and so on. So, what product or service? Marketing. I for my marketing, I use my website and I use my social media to market. Third thing, I use referrals. And my word of mouth is still out there working. So I have four areas of marketing, right? Strategies, marketing strategies. word of mouth, referrals, website, social media, right? And then sales, closing the deal, learning how to close the deal. There's a lot of strategies, there's a lot of ways that you can um, help people out at the same time, by utilizing discounts, coupons, uh, again, referral money, so on and so on, challenges. There's many forms, many forms. We're not gonna make these videos very long. We went 25 minutes on the vertical, and we went 20 minutes over here on the horizontal. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about these videos. This is something new. I usually make reaction videos, workout videos, motivational videos, and then also how to grow your YouTube channel videos, workout challenges videos. And if these are also, if these do good here, the how to grow a business or how to start your own business videos, I'll make more. I love giving advice in areas that I'm in myself, and we'll keep going with this channel in that direction. Other than that, there you have it. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay motivated.